Why this and why now?
Well, been doing music my whole life. Grew up around music. Didn't have a television at home when I was young, so my early education in the arts was through music. We had a good stereo and good headphones, and Dad would always bring home vinyls. And so my creative imagination was first sparked by listening to music. And Dad became, after he was a folk singer, became an actor, and I kind of got inspired by that and went into acting, but kept the music going, kept playing guitar, kept writing songs. And in fact, did my first film that I wrote and directed was about a folk singing politician named Bob Roberts, and wrote and co-wrote those songs with my brother and performed them live on film for that show. So when that movie came out, I had a few bites that, interest that, want to do an album, and that was '92, and it kind of was world was my oyster in that year. I was winning awards and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't think it was right. At the time, it just felt like exploitative. It felt like taking advantage of a great good fortune, and maybe going a step too far. It felt like I didn't really have anything whole to say. And when you're growing up and you come home from school and your dad's, hunkered over composition paper, writing musical notes and writing an oratorio, and you come to realize that music is something you don't take lightly, and it's something that you really have to have a passion for and have something you want to say completely. And so at the time, I just turned down the offers. I didn't want to do like a bunch of cover songs and pretend to be a rock star. My youngest son got to be 18, 19, went off to college, and I figured, this is the time to do it. This is the time to go out on the road.
So now you're playing live with the band. How's the live shows been going?
Honestly, it's so much more fun than acting. You lose a sense of contact with your audience when you're on a movie set. And also you're telling someone else's story constantly, unless you've written and directed it yourself, which I've only done once, where I've acted in it as well. You're really telling someone else's story, and it's a great joy to do that. It's a lot of fun, but when you're on stage with your band and you're doing your own songs, or you're doing the songs that you've chosen to cover, you're in charge of shaping the evening, the emotional journey of the evening. And every night you want a different set list, so it's a different journey. And the experience has been really fulfilling.